I really want to talk about Justin Jefferson because there was a time where I'm just like rooting for chaos and I was just like poking the bear and I was like, oh, this would be amazing if he got traded. But there have been comments over these past few months where it's like, ooh, okay, maybe. Like Justin Jefferson has been very like, I want to get paid. Like I deserve to get paid, which he does. He's like arguably the best wide receiver in the league. And he's young too. If the Vikings can't pay him, or oh my god, if he goes to another team, Brandon.
But what if they trade him to the Bears?
No, Brandon, that'd be bad.
What if they trade him to the Bears?
And then they still go get Caleb Williams?
Yeah.
But let's be very honest. What is even the comp for Justin Jefferson?
Probably Tyreek Hill, whatever that was. It's close to that.
So, like, it's got to be like 2 first rounds.
I don't know if it's, but like, that's the thing. Tyreek Hill, that was what, 3 off seasons ago? And just an off season later, the wide receiver market was way down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe a first and then another high. Maybe it's like a first this year, second next year or something.
Like, I don't even know if that gets it done, though, dude. Like, I legitimately...
I don't know either.
It'd be 2 firsts. I think that would do it. But, yeah, because you're still going to... Like, whatever team signs him is going to have to pay him a cajillion dollars.
Titans got money. Bears got money. Colts. Ooh, Indy trades for him? They got to pay Michael Pittman, though.
Yeah.
Texans. Lions. Yeah, it's like all these teams that have all this cap space, I'm just not sure who would trade for Justin, right?
Yeah.
Not going to be the Commanders or Patriots because they're picking top 3. They can't give their first rounder for him.
I'm gonna throw something crazy at you. Arizona Cardinals.
I mean, pick number 4.
Space. They need a wide receiver. They have a lot of draft picks.
Yeah, but like I would just take Marvin Harrison Jr. Like you're not going to pay him for 4 years. What about the Panthers? They don't have a first rounder this year, though.
If Adam Thielen and Justin Jefferson are on the same team,
yeah.
I'm just saying.
Giants? Maybe the Giants trade.
Collusion.
What if the Giants traded back? I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to even think about how it would work.
Kansas City makes the most amount of sense.
Because they're trading the 32nd pick?
Yes. And the Vikings are like, that's great value right there.
Yeah.
Bam. No, I'm curious because like if you're the Vikings, you would have to, it is a good wide receiver draft.
Yeah, that's the other issue.
If you're the Vikings, you would have to like blow me away with this number. But then you're also admitting like, hey, we're in full-blown rebuild mode. Because they're like in this weird space right now. They don't know what's going to like happen with Kirk Cousins. And like, it's this weird limbo. And it seems like they need to kind of turn the page a little bit. If they do get rid of Jefferson, it's basically going, we are going to get all this capital to build up this team and, you know, get back to our winning ways. Though they aren't that long. But, you know what I mean? It'd be a huge move.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. So it's like they have to make it Jefferson. They have to decide with Kirk Cousins too. If you're bringing Kirk Cousins back, you definitely want Justin Jefferson there because you're saying we believe we can win a Super Bowl with Kirk. And then if you take away his best weapon, that's like, what the fuck's the point? But if you're like, you know what? We're sitting at 11 this week. We do love JJ McCarthy or whoever they think it is, and they can take their next QB there at 11, and they trade away Justin Jefferson, and they get another first-round pick. They could trade away Jefferson and then package those picks if they wanted to move into a top 3 spot, if like that's what they were trying to do. And they pick ahead of Denver, who's interested in JJ McCarthy.
Yeah.
The Raiders could be interested in a quarterback. And then, you know, you're probably waiting until all the way to the Steelers. It's just like they've got those 3 big decisions to make. And I don't know what they're going to do. Because for the first time, it seems like Kirk wants to come back and he's willing to not max out. He's always been the guy who wanted the guaranteed money.
Guaranteed money, yeah.
And now he's like, I want to come back to Minnesota. His family's there. He set roots there. And I think they would be wise to bring him back. But you pay him whatever it is. Then you got to pay Jefferson. You've got, Jordan Addison that looked really good. So
that's what I'm saying. Like, Addison looks good. Justin Jefferson is in a league of his own, though.
And Hawkinson, because they paid TJ too.
Yeah, they paid TJ. But Jefferson is in a league of his own. So if you are, it would take a massive haul. Is there a team out there that you go, okay, we get Justin Jefferson, like, we're contending, like, right now? That's tough.
The Bills. Put him on the Bills for me.
You have to have the QB, right?
Yeah. Send Diggs back to Minnesota and a draft pick. Bills take Jefferson.
So that would make the most sense, I think. But then who's throwing them the ball? So, like, are you going
J.J. McCarthy? It's like, who's the fourth best quarterback in this draft? I don't remember what I was saying.
Okay.
Forgot to take my Metamucil.
The AJ Brown trade, yeah. Top 10 2025 first round. Yeah, it could be. I mean, like, I think Justin Jefferson could get more than AJ Brown did.
Yeah. See, this is great. That's a good reference because
it is a good reference.
We've got the Tyreek Hill trade working out for both teams, right?
Yeah.
Chiefs built because of what they got. Dolphins got a lot better on offense. Just really hard to defend on offense because of Tyreek Hill. The Titans traded away A.J. Brown.
AB.
And they were the biggest fucking idiots in the NFL for getting rid of him because they had no other receivers. Their offense sucked after it. And everyone's like, you guys got ripped off. And they didn't draft a guy who came in and immediately replaced his production.
Mm-hmm.
So one's a cautionary tale, I think. And the other's the example of, if you're a smart organization, you build with the right pieces on what you get back for it, then it can work out for you. Like the AJ Brown trade's like one of the worst draft trades in the last 10 years.
It was pretty bad. Yeah. Well, let me tell you about GPS Clips, the hottest, rageous channel that's been around for a little while now, like a year now, right?
Look, you can find all of your GPS clips here.